Hi everyone, I'm Savannah from ProMUA.com. Now this is the first of two Valentine's Day looks that I've put together for this tutorial, and this one's a little bit more fun, flirty, lots of pinks and purples, and perhaps it would be best for your daytime Valentine's Day date. But I'll also show you an evening look, so a little bit more sultry to push it into the evening. So keep watching. My moisturizer. Foundation. Just going to put it on with my fingertips. Concealer. Powder. Next we're going to brush out the brows with a dry mascara wand with no product on it. Make sure that there's no powder or foundation or concealer in our eyebrows. Next we'll fill in our brows with a matte brown eyeshadow. Just to make a really natural brow, we want to go along. Just filling in where the brow already is. We're not making any extra shapes for this look. And brush the brow just to make sure that it's extra soft and natural. Next I'm going to prime my lids with MAC paint, and this color is Untitled. It's kind of like a cream shadow, comes off in a little amount like that. And just put it all over the apple of your eye. It's kind of a nude tone. So any cream shadow that's in a nude tone will do to achieve this Valentine's Day look. Kind of using it in the way of a primer as well, like an eye primer, so you can use any of your eye primers of choice in a nude tone. Next we're going to take a very light pink eyeshadow. We'll stick within this spectrum here, very light pastel pink, and I'm going to use a fine pointed pencil brush, and we'll take that light pink and put it on the inner corner of our eyelid. Next I'm going to use this really light lavender color. It's kind of sticking within the spectrum of these 2 or 3 purples. And we're just going to do the outer edge, or the outer half of our apple of our eye with that purple. It's kind of a bright, fun purple color. We want to make it meet with the pink. Next I'm going to take a darker purple. It's kind of a pearly purple. I'm using that same pencil brush. We're going to use a little bit of that. And we're just going to put it on the outer edges, right on top of the other purple, the light lavender that we put on. Pull it under as well. Next we're going to take a fluffy brush like this and just blend out those edges. Make sure they're softened. Next we'll take a cream black liner and just a very fine point liner brush. And we're going to do a very fine line along the top lashes. And I'm actually just going to take it from the halfway right through the middle of my pupil, and I'm going to try to make it really, really narrow at that point, and then a little bit thicker on the outer edge. I'm also going to shape it up so that I get a little bit more of a point at the end. And then I'm going to take whatever's left on my brush and don't add any more new product and pull it a little bit underneath. Using a very short bristled, stiff bristled brush, it's kind of a smudger brush, just go along that cream shadow line to soften it a bit and bring it to a nice soft point at the end. Next, I'm going to apply mascara. One really heavy coat of mascara and flipping the lashes out to the outer edges to give a really flirty, swooshy look with the lashes. So train them with the makeup to come out to the outer corner. Next, I'm going to apply a half lash, like these ones here, on the outer corners of my eyes. Just taking the glue on your hand, let it become dry a little bit and tack on a little bit, and then you can just drag the lash through it. This will get the perfect amount of glue on the lash rather than trying to spread it onto the lash. Next, we're going to apply a really bubblegum pink lip color. So there's two different colors there, and we're going to apply the lighter one first. And finally, we'll move on to the blush. I don't usually leave it to the last, but we're going to be using this soft neutral pink first, and then we're actually going to be using 3 different colors of blush. Next I'm going to take a soft pink blush that has a bit of silver shimmer through it. Then another more nude, almost peachy tone that has a slight bit of silver through it as well. And just for good measure, we're going to add one more, a very, very pink tone. Let's see, where is it? This one here. It's quite a bright pink, so we're just going to use a little touch of it right on the apples of our cheeks. Now we're going to blend. So something fun and flirty that I like to do, especially for photography, makeup for photography, is take a highlighter and use the highlighter at really, really important parts of the face, on different parts of the face. So what I'm going to use is actually white pearl sort of loose powder pigment, and I'm going to take that with a very fluffy brush, a fluffy rounded end brush, and I'm going to put it on the inner corners of my eyes just a little bit to catch the light there, a little sweep of it right underneath the brow, blend that in, a sweep of it right underneath her eye, the corner of her eye, on our cheekbone. And then a couple of little extra points that I like to do are right at the top of my Cupid's bow. And you can take it along the 2 lines, or the 2 creases in our Cupid's bow, and underneath the outer corners of our mouth. So now we're going to take this fun and flirty look into the evening to a more sultry Valentine's Day look. So we're going to take that same purple eyeshadow and a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and we're going to just basically move that color in a little bit further on top of the pink that's on the inner corner. Staying on the same part of the eye though, we don't want to bring it up too far above the crease, and not right to the center either. We don't want to completely cover up the pink, but you do want to try to mute it out a little bit and smoke it up a little bit. Next we're going to take a fluffy rounded brush, and using just a black matte shadow, or you can use something with glitter in it, that's fine. I'm just going to use a black matte one, and I'm going to just take it along the outer edge where we put the dark purple before. So it's really going to be, I'm just kind of pressing it in, I'm not really rubbing it in, along the outer side and along the crease. You can also bring it down below your lash line, lower lash line. By using that tapered, rounded, fluffy brush, we're going to just soften those edges and make sure it's really, really smoky. Next, we're going to take a white matte pencil, eye pencil, and just draw inside the waterline. And this one doesn't show up a whole lot of pigment, but it still gets the idea of a larger eye. Gives the illusion. And finally we're going to take that darker pink color for the lips. It's a little bit brighter actually, I shouldn't say darker, but it's like a more vivid, more pigmented color of pink. And we'll apply it all over. And just to add a little bit more shine, we'll use a light kind of opalescent lip gloss. So it's just a little pink taffy color gloss, and just dab it on. So I hope you liked my Valentine's Day looks. If you want to check me out on Facebook at Savannah Makeup Artist, or ProMUA.com, that's my new website that should be up shortly. And you can also check me out on Twitter at Savannah PEI. And hopefully I'll see you again soon in YouTube land. Thanks for watching. Bye.